So is this the shop that you bought the PS5 from?
Yes, they should have a solution to our console problem that we have been experiencing recently.
I hope so, since we have spent a lot of money on it and we had a lot of progress of games we played it on that, I don't want to lose.
I agree. It's best to mention recovering the data just in case.
So let's get in and see what we can do.
Here we are. I remember buying it here and that worker over there had me back then choosing and picking it.
Excuse me, sir, can I get some help?
Good afternoon. How may I assist you?
We'd like to ask about some issues we have encountered with your product that you sold us.
Ask right away, sir.
So after purchasing the console, it worked fine after some time for over a week, but after spending many hours playing on, it started crashing and at some point stopped turning on completely.
I see. Has the console suffered from any form of damage in that time period, like an impact or dropping it from a high surface?
For my side, I haven't moved it since my brother put it in our living room and I didn't get impacted at all when I played on it.
As for me, I was being careful carrying it back to our place in a bag and survived the trip with no visible damage. Then for the time we have had it, I played rarely on it, and when I do, I only touch the controller.
Then it might be a technical problem that needs investigating. May I ask for the receipt and the warranty?
Of course, sir, here you go.
Thank you. So you own this PS5 for 1 week so far, correct?
That's correct, sir.
Well, looking at the warranty, the manufacturer is promising to repair or replace it if necessary with a specific period of time, which is 1 year from the original date of purchase. Sadly, the technical inspection lies beyond my area of experience, but I would advise you to consult my manager since he's the expert in repairing devices.
That sounds like a good idea to know the source of the issue to avoid it in the future.
If you'll excuse me now, I will be heading inside the workshop and call the manager to assist you further in the technical side, and he should be here in no time.
That's great. We appreciate for your help and assistance to our PS5.
Good afternoon. I have taken a look at your console in the workshop, and before I start giving you the rundown, may I ask some question regarding the use of your PS5?
Of course,
How long has this device been used in a day?
I hardly play on it, but by the time I use it, I leave it on and not shut it down.
I spend so much hours on it and hours on a lot of games and stop using it usually at night and shut it down till the next day.
Well, it seems that your actions of using the product might relate to the cause of the issue.
What might that be?
It appears that the power supply of the console has failed, and it is a very important component for running it.
Does excessive use of the console lead to these failures?
That's correct, sir.
What are the recommendations that you can provide for us to avoid such situation?
My advice is to give the console some time to rest and giving it a break in between.
Understood. Leaving it on for too long in a day seems unhealthy, and I will make a better time for using it.
I'd also recommend shutting down the console entirely when not in use, since sleep mode usually keeps a lot of processes running in the background.
Got it. I will make sure when done using the device, we will make sure to give it rest to not damage components inside of it.
Still, the outside surface still looks undamaged, but I would still advise to not drop it or drop liquids on it and so on.
Yes, sir. So how can we go about a solution that helps us in the money we spend?
There is two ways we can go about this. Either I replace the part with a new one which can cost some fees, or we give the option for a replacement console entirely of your choosing.
That sounds great. We would like to go with the repair option.
Okay, sir. I'll be heading back and applying the new part onto your console. I've been told to give you your console back alongside your papers, and everything seems to be back in order now.
I appreciate it, sir. May I ask, how much will the repair fee cost us?
That'll be $229, sir.
That's perfect. We'll pay right away.
Here you go, sir. Please look if the change is correct.
Yes, it is, sir. We thank you for your cooperation and purchase in our shop, and I would recommend reading the product manual to avoid future issues. We hope to be a good assistance in the future.
We will keep it in mind and have a nice
day.